The teacher will open the door, but the student must enter by themselves. Some years back, when I just started my professional career as an accountant in a modest company in Accra, I had the privilege of attending a workshop in a very fancy hotel. The moment the receptionist identified my details, she gave me a tag, or let me just say a card, pointed me in a direction, and gave me my room number. Now I'm heading towards the door, and a thought came, well, you don't have the key. But then another thought came, maybe the door is opened already. Probably she went ahead to open the door. Now I got to the door, and I figured the door had no knob. It was just a plain white door. And I'm standing there, and the first thought that came into my mind was, this lady, what did she just do? She pointed me in the wrong direction to a door that does not look like a room someone should enter. Now the first thought that came into my mind was to go back to her, yell at her, and let her know she just did a mistake. But somehow I thought about it again. Maybe this is a place, there's an easy way to open it. And secondly, even though I did not know my stuff, I didn't want her to feel like I did not know my stuff. So I tried to figure it out. I hit the door a couple of times, it didn't budge, and then finally I gave up. I humbled myself, went back to her and told her, young lady, I think I have a problem. Maybe the door is not the right place you sent me. Now I'm saying all these things and the lady is just sitting calmly watching me. The moment I finished saying all I had to say, she gave me a very affectionate smile and told me the card I was holding was a key to the door. In fact, I just needed to show the card to a small section of the door and the door would open. Also, that card was supposed to be my switch in the room. It was going to give me light to everywhere I wanted to go. Again, this same card was going to give me access to the conference room we were going to have the workshop. Now, I'm lying in the room thinking about everything that had happened, and a thought struck me. I actually had access to the room, but I was going about saying I didn't have access, all because I didn't have the humility to ask. There are many of us who cloak ourselves in the name of personality traits. I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be an introvert or an extrovert, but you see, personality traits have a limit. Of course, if you're someone from a very influential or an affluent family, you can go about saying you're an introvert because most likely opportunities will find their ways to you. But if you're someone who is still trying to figure life out, then it's really good for you to ask questions. If you see someone do so very well, something in your community that you love to do, reach out to the person, ask. If the person does not offer to help, find someone else and ask. If you see someone do so well in something on social media and you would love to learn how to do it, reach out to the person, ask. You lose nothing by asking, but you risk everything by not asking. As old Indian teachers used to say in the Upanishad, the teacher will open the door, but the student must enter by themselves. If you are new to my channel, my name is Cedric Mborichi, and all I do on social media is to help people become better versions of themselves. Do remember to follow me and subscribe to my channel on YouTube so you can be notified whenever I post videos like this. Thank you, and I'll catch you again in my next episode.